basically just replied like, here's a high res version. And he slowed the movement down a ton.
Thanks, homie.
Malik took a call. He'll be right in.
I like.
This is gonna air.
Hey, Dimp, you got me?
Yeah, you got me.
What's up? How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Question about tomorrow, real quick, before we get started. What time is your main?
11 a.m.
Oh, he's at 11. Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. We're going to do something at 11:30 with Daniel Descalzo.
Okay. Yeah. He'll be ready at 11. Kevin, I'll send you his email.
Perfect. No rush.
And then Malik, I'll text you too. But and then Monday is Fred McGriff. Tuesday's gonna be right now. As of right now, it'll be Tuesday night at 8:30 with Frankie and Alan Trammell.
Well, we're gonna do those two together.
Yeah, because what I'd like to do is have Frankie on and then drop in Tram.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Like we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have video of Frankie taking ground balls at short, which I'll send to Tram so he's seen it,
Right.
So then we can kind of maybe roll that and have a little bit of a comment about that.
Okay.
Like even in the question, I can just be like, you took ground balls at short, I sent it to Tram, and as I'm talking about that, we can show it's a short little clip. It's like 5 seconds of him making like a sick play at shortstop.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we got on the agenda today? We got the monologue. You got to do your lead into the karaoke thing for the D block, unless you're going to do that from the Sloan thing like we did last time, which worked out well.
Yeah, and I thought I could just tease it as an episode called Quarantine Karaoke.
Right. So we're going to have to do that tease. We can't do the other tease yet because I don't know what's cut. Like we'll do it tomorrow like we did last week. So we'll wait and do the B block tease, but the C block tease we can do, and then we can do the goodbye, which is always promoting next week's guest and then just ending the show. But
and next week's guests are.
Yeah. I think you do McGriff first and then Die, right? Or do you do?
Yep. No. Fred McGriff and Jermaine Die.
Okay. So then, what do you think about our Sloan thing this week? What are you thinking for that?
I don't know yet. I'll figure out something next. I'll make it today or tomorrow.
Okay. Well, then because I think what worked was last week when you tossed to. So could you toss to quarantine karaoke from your Sloan thing is what I'm saying.
No problem.
All right, perfect. Then we don't need to do that today. Great. Only then the other final thing is that little read that we have to do for the Instagram thing, which I can get right now. But we'll do that last.
Okay, and then next week we'll do Dem's voicemail, and I'll get you the Ozzie Guillen one, and I think that's a good one because it kind of ties into Jermaine Dye being on, and I'd be like, Jermaine Dye's old manager, Ozzie Guillen, called in for a little segment we called What's in Dem's Voicemail.
Great. All right, so Kevin, it looks like Dem's going to bring the energy here right off the top of this monologue, so you better be ready with the audio.
Yeah, I'm going to lower it anyways, kind of like we've been doing for 3
Kevin, I don't know if you saw it last week, but I actually like how he blew out the audio off the top because it just It just worked. It wasn't
Okay.
too long. I mean, and
Yeah, because I'll
Andrew,
bring it out and then I'll.
yeah.
Dan, give me an example here real quick, since I'm messing with audio.
Whoa! Welcome everybody to this week's edition of Off the Mound. I'm your host Ryan Dempster.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I was just on the phone with Jim Riggleman. Good guy.
Yeah, I never played for him or had him as a coach, but always I know guys really liked him.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
Seemed like a cool dude
Kerry
on the
talked.
phone.
A lot of guys talked. Yeah, a lot of guys talked highly of him.
I'm also.
Okay, cool. So you feeling good about this, Tim?
Hey, Riley Paul is in.
All right.
Check the stream.
Let's do this.
When Demp comes in off the top here, he's coming in hot, so just make sure it sounds good on the stream side. Thanks.
And I don't even need the music, Malik, because you guys can just tie it into wherever I.
No. Yeah, I don't have the music. I think it worked perfectly, like you just doing it off the cuff last week.
Okay.
All right, I'll just count you in and then just go when you're ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Welcome everybody to this week's edition of Off the Mound, presented by Sloan. I'm your host, Ryan Dempster. Don't need those anymore. That's right. It's been a few weeks since we've had baseball, and that's a tough thing. We all know that. About 6 weeks now, and we're missing people. We're missing the players, and the players are missing their fellow players. That's right, their teammates. Because ultimately, that's your family throughout the course of a season is your teammates. And there's nothing like being a good teammate. This week, we got two guys who are phenomenal teammates. That's right. John Lester and Sean Casey are guys that when you speak to anybody who's ever played with them, that's some of the first words that come out of their mouth. Great teammates. John Lester, a great teammate to me. He got me a ring in Boston, and he helped get me one here in Chicago as a member of the Cubs. Sean Casey is truly one of a kind. One of those guys that you always admired across the field, and you admire even more when you are on the field and in the locker room with them. Now, being a great teammate comes in different packages. That's right. It could be competing out there on the field, picking a guy up when they need it, picking up a dinner tab. John Lester is really good at that. Well, when it comes to Sean Casey, sometimes you get a little unexpected phone call. Here we were in St. Louis. I'd been traded over to the Cincinnati Reds from the Florida Marlins. I'd been a teammate for a week, and I get a phone call in my hotel room. So I pick up the phone, and it's Case on the other line. He says, "Hey, Demp, can you come down to my room for a second? I need to talk to you about something." Well, of course, I want to make a good impression, a good first impression as a teammate. So I make my way down the hall there at the beautiful Hyatt Union Station in St. Louis, and knock, knock, knock on Casey's door, and come in the room, and he says, "Hey, man, I need a favor from you." What is it, Case? What can I do for you? He says, "My wife's coming into town, and I haven't really been able to do any manscaping, and I was wondering if you could maybe shave my back for me." Yeah, that's what I got asked to do. Now I'm in a tough spot, right? Because it's like I'm a little bit weirded out, but at the same time, I got to be a good teammate. And I decided I was going to be that good teammate. And I said, "You know what, Case? You go get this Clippers. Let's take care of this right now." So sure enough, I went up the back, all cleaned it up really nice, and he went on to have a nice little weekend with his wife. So that right there was me being a good teammate to Sean Casey, who was always a good teammate to me. So we're looking forward to both of those guys on the show this week. That's right. We got the three-time World Series champion Lester's going to be joining us, and we got the mayor, Sean Casey, joining the show. So stay right there. We're going to be right back with Off the Mound, presented by Sloan after this.
That was good. It's right at 3 minutes. That was right at 3 minutes. Right. Perfect.
Okay, cool.
You feel good to you? Do you want to do it again, or you feel good about that?
I mean, I don't know. I felt pretty good.
Let's give it one more whirl, just one more time. Yeah.
Yeah, just to have.
Yeah. All right, I'll count you in again. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Welcome to Off the Mound, presented by Sloan. I am your host, Ryan Dempster. I don't think I need those anymore. So we are missing baseball. That's right. We are in about week 6 now of no baseball games, and I know that everybody's frustrated. We wish we could have guys out on the field playing ball, but unfortunately we don't. We miss them, and they miss each other. That's right. Teammates. Those are your family for basically the better of 9 months. You're with them, you sleep with them, you eat with them, you hang out with them all the time. They are your guys, and we don't have that right now, and they don't have that, and they miss their teammates. I miss my old teammates, but being a great teammate is what it's all about. At the end of the day, you can put up all the numbers you want, but being a great teammate is the respect that you get, and that's something that goes with you for a lifetime. So the 2 guests that we have this week, tremendous teammates. John Lester was my teammate in Boston and my teammate with the Chicago Cubs. Even though we didn't play together, he did help me get a World Series ring in both spots. And then the mayor, Sean Casey. Wow, what a teammate. I mean, this guy from across the field was absolutely incredible. A guy that you loved competing against and you respected, but as a teammate, he was second to none. He was truly, truly an incredible guy to call your teammate. Now, being a great teammate comes in different packages. Obviously, first and foremost, you want somebody who can help you win, but you also want somebody who can help pick up the dinner tab. John Lester is really great at that. Great teammate at that. And then there's other things, intangibles. That's right. Somebody there to pick you up when you're feeling down. Pat you on the back and say everything's going to be all right. Make sure that if you need something out of your locker because you're busy playing in the game, hey, Demp, you're not doing anything for 4 days. Why don't you run up there and grab it? You got it. No problem. That's being a good teammate. Well, every once in a while, you get a teammate who asks you something that might be a little bit out of the ordinary. One day I was in St. Louis. I'd been with the Cincinnati Reds for 1 week and got traded over from the Florida Marlins. I get a phone call in my hotel room. Pick up the phone. Who's on the other line? That's right, Sean Casey. He says, hey, Dim, can you come down to my room? I got a question to ask you. So I make my way down the beautiful, glorious hallway at the Hyatt Union Station there in St. Louis. Knock, knock, knock on Mr. Casey's door. Hey, Case, what is it? Come on in, man. So I go in there and he goes, hey, Demp, I got a favor to ask, man. My wife's coming into town and I haven't really been able to do any of the manscaping that I wanted to do. So I was wondering if maybe you could trim my backup hair up for me. And I was like, whoa, okay, we're teetering right now. Good teammate, great teammate. Good teammate thinks maybe I'll shave your back, but I got to be a great teammate right now. So I said, Case, you go in that bathroom, you get those clippers, and we're going to take care of that mess you got on your back. Sure enough, I went to town with like a weed whacker. Brrr, brrr. He was nice and smooth and crisp and ready for a nice little weekend date with his wife. So that right there is just another example of being a great teammate. And our 2 guests this week, they're as good a teammates as you got. That's right. We got 3-time World Series champion John Lester's here and the mayor, Sean Casey. So you're not going to want to miss these interviews, folks. Be right back with Off the Mound, presented by Sloan, right after this.
Nice. I like that one.
Cool.
That was 3. That was about 3.5. So that was good.
Sweet.
All right. So let's do our bump into karaoke quarantine.
So bump, and then I'll do the Sloan video and throw it into that, right?
Correct. Which you're going to send us later.
Am I thinking like this is after Sean Casey, right?
This is after Sean Casey. Correct. All right. I'll count you in. Just try and keep it, 10 seconds or so. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Wow. I mean, Sean Casey has a permanent IV drip of Red Bull in his system. Hey, coming up after the break, we have a little special thing for you guys. That's right, because when you're quarantined on your birthday, you gotta do some stuff. That's right. Do that again. Hold on.
You all good?
All right. Yeah, I'm good now. I got it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Holy cow. I mean, you want to talk about energy? That's an IV drip of Red Bull running through Sean Casey right there. Hey, coming up after the break, it's your birthday and you're quarantined? Well, I know what I did. That's right. Quarantine karaoke. Stay tuned.
That was good. Right on good timing. Let's try that one more
Let's do that
time.
again. Yep.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
You want to talk about energy? Sean Casey's got an IV drip of Red Bull running through him. Well, I had my birthday recently and I'm quarantined with my family. So what do? Logically, quarantine karaoke. Coming up after this on Off the Mound with Ryan Dempster, presented by Sloan.
Perfect. We got 2 good ones to work with there. All right. So this is your goodbye. So you're reacting to the karaoke, teasing your guest for next week, and then thanking everybody who we had on this week.
Do you want me to thank who we had this week and I'll go next week? That's what I'll do.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Well, I am a little out of tone, out of sync, out of rhythm. But other than that, I love me some karaoke, and I know that album's coming sometime soon. Hey, a big thanks to our guest this week. That's right, 3-time World Series champ, Hall of Famer, John Lester joining the show. The mayor, Sean Casey, was here. So much fun. Always great catching up with them. And stay tuned next week when we have the crime dog, Fred McGriff, and 2005 World Series MVP, Jermaine Dye, is going to be joining the show right here on Off the Mound, presented by Sloan.
That was good. Let's do that one more for safety. That was perfect.
Yep.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Well, other than being out of tune, sync, and rhythm, I'm pretty sure I got a record deal coming up pretty soon here. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, a big thanks to John Lester, the big left-hander, joining us on the show this week, as well as Cincinnati Reds Hall of Famer, the mayor, Sean Casey. Always entertaining and great to catch up with him. And make sure you tune in next Friday. That's right. We got the crime dog, Fred McGriff's going to be joining the show, as well as 2005 World Series MVP for the Chicago White Sox, Jermaine Dye, is going to be joining us right here on Off the Mound, presented by Sloan.
All right. I think we're good. So we'll tape the B bump at tomorrow. So that'll be off camera, so it doesn't matter what you wear.
Yep.
And then we'll interview Dye. You said at 11, right? You think we'll be done by like 11:25 with him?
It doesn't matter what
Yeah, I think if we're ready, why don't we try to get on like at like
Said at 11, right? You think we'll be done by like 11:25? Maybe make sure everyone mutes teams.
Okay.
Go
ahead, Deb.
What if I'll get on at like 10 minutes to 11, so we're locked and loaded. So the minute he gets in, we'll be ready in 5 minutes.
Great. Is he in Oakland?
Yeah, he's in California. No, he's in.
Okay.
I want to say Phoenix. He was in Phoenix, but maybe he moved back out Cali. I think he's still in.
Well, I was
Arizona.
doing a bunch of research. I think his son plays for. I thought it was a Catholic school in Oakland. His son's both of his sons are great footballers.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He moved from Phoenix. I forgot he sold his place there and moved back out to California.
Okay, so that's cool. So that'll be like 9 o'clock his time. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And then noon for McGriff on Monday. And then you said 8:30 on Tuesday. Just trying to get all this information for
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night at 8:30, and that's Trammell and
Frankie Ballard.
And
I'll send you those Ballard clips too. So, and some stuff that I have.
Right. So the only thing I need from you is the Sloan, and then also the promo board for next week.
The McGriff.
I got Jake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a second, Paula. All right. All good, man.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's do that Instagram read thing.
Yeah. What am I doing?
Let me find it.
Hey Jake, you doing this through vMix? I got your mic open here.
We'll just do the Zencaster thing if that's all right. Dempster,
Yeah,
do you have the
whatever you need.
link? Demp, do you have the link from Paula for that for later or after this?
I emailed the link to Dempster a little bit ago.
Hey,
I'm not sure if he's got it or not.
we just got to cut one more thing with Dempster real quick.
Yeah,
Just real quick, you guys. One more thing.
The Zencaster thing, Jake, I'm just going to have to, my kids are using all the computers for school right now. So I just,
You're muted. You're muted, Jake. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, sorry, I had another doc open. Yeah, then we can just do it on here if you guys don't mind, and I'll email it to you.
Okay. I mean, the
Is
only
that
thing
easier?
is I don't have, the problem is I don't have a computer. I guess I could go, I just don't have a computer right now available. There's I have 3 kids, so they're using all the computers.
Sure.
Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. I will have one. Just let's do
Okay.
this Instagram thing, and then I'll do the Zencaster when I go get it.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, you have your messages?
Yep.
I put the copy in your message, but I mean, you don't have to read it word for word. No, I'm talking about on vMix. You know how you can see messages on vMix?
The Mezzo. Oh, hold on here. Yeah, they're not coming. Hold on. Okay. So this is Fred McGriff and Jermaine Dye.
Yeah, I would just say Fred McGriff. Don't even do Jermaine Dye.
Okay.
And again, it doesn't have to be word for word, but that's the gist.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Give me a little bit more of that the trophy, the 2 trophies over your right shoulder there, Dem. Just a little touch to E. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
All right. Whenever you're ready, I'll start a clock.
Yeah. Go ahead. Hey, Marquee Sports Network, IG fans, it's Ryan Dempster here. As I'm prepping for my next Off the Mound show, and I got special guest Fred McGriff, that's right, the crime dog's going to be joining the show. I was wondering, if you had a chance to sit down and ask him a question, what would it be? All you have to do is leave your questions in the box below. That's right. And then sit down and don't miss the next Off the Mound and see if I ask your question to the crime dog himself.
That was perfect. If you want to do it one more time for safety.
Sure. Hey, Marquee Sports Network's IG fans, it's Ryan Dempster here. As I prep for my next Off the Mound shop, they're ready. Yep. Ready and
Whenever you're ready.
hey, Marquee Sports Network IG fans, it's Ryan Dempster here. As I'm prepping for my next Off the Mound show, I think about my special guest, Fred McGriff. That's right, the crime dog. Well, if you had a chance to sit down and ask him a question, what would it be? All you have to do, put your question in the box below and tune in next week to see if I ask your question to him. That's simple. Don't miss it.
Perfect. Okay, I think that's it. Take it away, Jake. Just text me later, Demp. Let me know when you get those things done.
You got it.
Thank you, man.
You got it. Hey, Jake, I'm just going to get in on Zencaster.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I'll talk
Okay.
to you over there.
All right.
And thanks, Malik,
Bye.
Kevin, Paula, everybody.
Hey, Riley, I'm just going to borrow this for a sec, okay, while I eat lunch. Hey, guys. Hello?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah. Appreciate you doing this again.
Yeah.
I can't remember what update I gave you last week, but we now are officially official to move forward with everything. We're also launching